Bengals set to battle the cold and the Chiefs in the AFC Championship here in Kansas City. Mike Petraglia inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium, where the Bengals, winners of 2 playoff games, take on the Kansas City Chiefs, who escaped the Jacksonville Jaguars in the AFC divisional round. Big storyline coming in, of course, is the ankle of Patrick Mahomes, that right ankle getting twisted and sprained very badly last week in the win over the Jaguars. How effective will he be? Of course, Lou Anarumo, the Bengals defensive coordinator, will test that ankle out in terms of different strategies, different pressures. Will he drop 8 like he did in the second half of the AFC title game here in this very stadium last year? Will he drop 8 and allow Patrick Mahomes to run around on that sprained ankle? Or will he send Mike Hilton on a couple of corner or slot blitzes? Really remains to be seen. Certainly a fascinating and intriguing storyline to follow early on in this title game. Another big storyline, of course, is the weather. As you can see behind me, the field is in exceptional shape. It is very well put together, very green. The grass is in good shape. We are expecting no precipitation. However, it's going to be cold. We are expecting temperatures in the mid to upper teens for the kickoff. It'll drop, of course, throughout the night. And the bigger issue will probably be the wind. We're expecting winds anywhere between 12 and 17 miles an hour, gusting up to as much as 20 miles an hour. That could make the wind chill just above 0. And when that happens, certainly the conditions become a lot drier and the ball becomes a lot slipperier. So we will see who does a better job of ball security in this game. That will be a big factor throughout the contest, no question, with the cold elements here in Kansas City. Also, how do the Bengals handle Chris Jones, Frank Clark, and the Kansas City pass rush? Certainly last week they were exceptional, in part because Joe Mixon in the running game got it going early. First 4 times that Mixon touched the ball, 36 yards. Of course, Burrow was perfect on his first 2 drives, 9 for 9, 105 yards, and 2 touchdown passes. There are a lot of experts coming into this game who feel another hot start for the Bengals will be instrumental, if not crucial, to the Bengals coming out on top for the second straight year in the AFC Championship game here in Kansas City. The Bengals have never lost in this round of the playoffs. They have won their last 3 AFC Championship appearances at the end of the 81 season, of course, the 88 season, and of course last year. They are 3-0 in the AFC Championship round. The Kansas City Chiefs, they are in their 5th consecutive AFC title game, all here in Arrowhead Stadium. I can tell you, being outside, the Kansas City tailgating crew is in full throat, no question about that. But again, for the second straight year, Bengal fans have made the trek out here to the Midwest, and they will be well represented in the crowd, as they were last year at this time. Houday Nation is definitely out here in full force, and we are expecting quite a game here in Kansas City. The Bengals defense, of course, they will want to contain Travis Kelce in this contest, the tight end. He came into the game with some back issues, but expect him to play as well. One other threat that the Chiefs have that not a lot of people are talking about, and frankly I don't think enough of, is the running backs. The running backs of Isaiah Pacheco and Jerick McKinnon. They totaled 117 yards, the 2 of them, on 22 carries back on December 4th. And remember, in that game, the Chiefs were winning 24-20 before the Jermaine Pratt forced fumble and recovery on Travis Kelce that turned the game around. Bengals came back to win it 27-24. Bengals, of course, and Joe Burrow have won the last 3 meetings between these 2 teams. If they can make it 4 in a row, the Bengals will punch a return ticket to the Super Bowl February 12th in Glendale against the NFC champion. We'll have you covered all afternoon long here on CLNS Media. Of course, go to clnsmedia.com. Follow me on Twitter at Trags, Trags. And, of course, click and subscribe on the YouTube page, the Jungle Roar Podcast YouTube page. Want to hear all of your comments, good, bad, and indifferent. Inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium, Mike Petraglia, CLNS Media.